Which one seems less intimidating? Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Don't Burn Yourself. Today we're discussing polenta and everything that it can be and everything that it was. I'm sure you're wondering, what the hell are we going to do with that? Well, I'm going to show you. And that's what this is all about. So, cheers. Gunk. Gunk. That's the sound effect of shot glasses on cameras. I don't think I make a good face. All right, making polenta, baby. Yeah, it's very versatile. I think people think polenta and they think, let's go Italian. Well, that's great. Serve it with your meatballs or serve it with your Sunday gravy, but polenta, to me, is a way to just sneak in as much fat as possible and still think you're doing something good for yourself. All right, let's not waste any time. Here we go. 1 cup polenta. This is John's Red Mill polenta. It's that good. John's a nice guy. Never met him. Then, for polenta, what you need, careful. What you need is a 1-to-4 ratio. We're talking 1 part polenta to 4 part liquid. Now you can do water and milk, you can do all water. You can do, I'm doing vegetable stock and milk, half and half. Yeah, that sound. One thing to always remember with polenta, you want to start it cold. If you get your liquid hot and then add your polenta to it, you're gonna have a concrete brick. Now we're gonna turn this up to high. I'm gonna use a whisk to stir it, and this will take about probably 30 to 45 minutes. Maybe longer if I want to get it super creamy. I'm going for a creamy consistency today. So we got our 1-to-4 ratio. I'm gonna add a little bit of lubricant so it doesn't stick to the bottom. I'm gonna use butter in the butter cabinet. It's a little cluttered with other things, but mostly just butter goes in there. Best part about polenta is you can fry it, you can bake it, and you can boil it, mash it, stick it in a stew. Let's begin. They say polenta is whiskey business. There's polenta puns that you could use right now, but some of them are extra corny. So like I was saying earlier, with polenta, you have a multitude of options. You can make it as simple as possible. You can make it as, for lack of a better word, like bland as possible to hit it with something that's got like a punch of flavor. Like anything that you can think of that you would use mashed potatoes for, or anything you can think of that you might use pasta for. You could put on polenta and it will be a success. But we're getting warm. The sides of the, don't burn yourself, but you can touch the sides of your pot and definitely know what your liquid's getting to. Maybe polenta's not the most exciting thing for you two, but it is damn delicious. Well, the first time I ever had polenta, it was like this weird, it looked like lemon curd, or it looked like unbaked cornbread, and then it had no flavor. And I was like, I'll never eat this again. And then as soon as I started working in restaurants, I was like, I like it. I'm a walking corn addict. Got corn syrup in my maple syrup. I got corn in my pot. Got corn in my whiskey. Got corn on the cob. Got corn on my CD player. I'm like a freak on a leash. So we're about 18 minutes in, 18 and a half, not to be too specific, 18:25. And you can notice that it's starting to bubble. You're starting to see your polenta actually kind of fill up the pot more. It's not just chilling at the bottom. And yeah, just steaming away. Give it another 20 minutes. We should be at our golden consistency. Hi, lady. How you doing? What you up to? Can I get a boop? Can I get a little boop? Nothing? You don't like me today? That's weird. Not cooking any fish. Look at that. What an acrobat. Gonna drink some Arm & Hammer. A little Tide Pod challenge for the teenager. Yeah. Well, hi. Oh, look at the face on that feline. Cutie pie. A polenta. So, big development here. When I said we were at 18.5 minutes, 2.5 minutes later, we're at 21 minutes. This started to get porridgey. Look at that, baby. Now, here's where I'll give you a tip. Don't burn yourself, because you'll be watching this cook like kind of nonchalantly, and I had it on high heat. It's gonna become like lava, and if you have it on high, it's gonna start rip-roaring, messing up your stovetop, doing this cool bubble action thing. So if you had it on high heat, I've turned it down. I turned it down at like 19 minutes. Okay, this is crazy. To medium heat, just so that we're not running into this crazy, you know, Slime Time Live 2000 scenario where you're getting hit by this molten corn lava. It won't kill you. I'm definitely gonna do this up until 45 minutes to make sure that it will either stay creamy, or if it gets too thick, then I'll show you the way to kind of counteract that. Give it a 1-2, you know, give it that southpaw Jake Gyllenhaal. We are at 24 minutes. You're in it now, okay? This is the time that you need to know what your lover is up to. All right, stop reading the text. Stop checking the. You're in it now. Polenta's crazy, man. You think it's boring? It's not. It's got a lot to say. It yells at you, it spits at you. It's like a goose, man. Goose. It's like a goose, man. Now's the point where you're tasting it for the texture. Some people like it ultra creamy. I feel like polenta's grittier than grits, but I don't know. Actually, well, now I don't. It doesn't have to be. But like this is gritty. Like this tastes like almost like halfway between cornmeal and powdered sugar. It's like, that's crazy too. You want it to be smooth. You want it to be creamy. So just keep cooking it. I guess that's all I'm trying to say. Are you kidding? Oh, it took you a fucking hot second to get here, but boy, are we glad you showed up. So now it's definitely tightening up. You can see as my gargoyle in the sky will show you. It's getting to that point where it's almost like, what's left, bud? Is there any liquid in there? It looks like a desert. At this point, feel free to add more liquid, because the liquid will cook out. And you're still gonna have creaminess. I'm not trying to make this into polenta cakes. What I am doing is trying to make it creamy, rich, probably add heavy cream. Now feels like a good, appropriate time to add liquid, but also a way to boost the fat content. So look, okay, are you seeing this? We're at 30 minutes and she's clumpy. Now at this point, if my end goal was to have this become a fried polenta cake or anything other than creamy goodness, like if the pan-seared, deep fried, the fat content and the starchiness of the polenta is going to bind it into something that will not fall apart when you fry it. So the more you cook it out, the more you're gonna get like a polenta cake or anything that you can deep fry. So here's a great place. We're 30 minutes in. So now it's thick. I'm gonna add the cream, thin it out, stir it up, give it some love. There we go, baby. A lot of people put a lot of pressure on polenta. It's how to make the perfect polenta. Whoa, slow down, Tiger. I'm not here for perfection. I'm here to have a good time and goose a little. Have a couple shots at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Whenever you're looking online for recipes, here's just a little don't burn yourself tip. Just relax. But it looks, look how creamy it is. Look at this. It's like, yeah, it's like, hit it with some salt. Now we're over a half hour. I'm just hitting it with like maybe a half teaspoon of salt to a teaspoon. I'm gonna add a little bit more heavy cream. So look at that. Creamier. Damn. Yeah, this can definitely feed 4 people easily. That's like 4 pounds of food. Yeah, baby. So I'm gonna add like 2 tablespoons of fresh cut chives. So this is where you can go and choose your own adventure. If you want, if it is, I'm turning the heat off. Take the notes from what you're making as the centerpiece and just sneak those in to your starch. Sneak those into your polenta. So for today, I'm just doing like a spring veg kind of thing. So I'm just adding things that are gonna like brighten it up and also give it a little tang. So I added chive, I added sour cream. The sour cream is gonna, it's gonna help like give it a very rich flavor. It's gonna be stupid good. So now this tastes like sour cream and onion chips. And I love that. So we're good. I think 50 minutes for polenta. Cool. Now I'm gonna finish dinner. Cool? All right, now we're gonna plate our polenta. So all I'm gonna do, nice scoop of the old polenta, and then follow that with just a nice healthy dose of the old veggies, and then hit it with some of your little fried nuggets. Kind of fun. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit of saba, which is just some cooked grape must. Sounds kind of weird, but it's really good. It's similar to like a balsamic reduction, and that'll give it a little bit of brightness in the meantime. Then I'm gonna hit it with some Parmigiano, because I like cheese, and this dish certainly doesn't have enough dairy in it. And then top her off with some chivarrones, a little chive action. There you go. A little polenta as your base, and look what you can do with it. It starts from the bottom, flavor, 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 clock. Where's my clock? All right, so there you have it. That's polenta, whether it's your Italian nana or whatever making it for you, or it's your weird cousin Jeff making it for you. There, it gives you some thoughts, some options. As always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, and share with your friends, baby. The geese got to get more flocking geese, you know? Not sure what that means. Have a good one. Take my breath away. So I'm not worried about perfection. You know what? Love is not perfect. But it does come back for seconds, tell you what.